Have you ever heard someone say, "You don't look your age," and wondered why? While many people chase skincare routines and anti-aging secrets, Islam points to something far deeper, a timeless truth that goes beyond what we see in the mirror. Sometimes youthfulness isn't about creams or treatments at all. It comes from the state of your heart. In this video, we'll explore 7 hidden reasons why you may appear younger than your age from an Islamic perspective. These aren't beauty tips or cosmetic tricks. They are spiritual practices that nurture your soul, lighten your burdens, and radiate peace until that inner light shows outward. A pure heart brings a calm mind and a resting soul. When the inner self is at ease, the face reflects a glow no product can create. Stress lifts, the years feel lighter, and barakah fills your time, your presence, and even your appearance. Stay with us as we uncover these reminders. You may realize that looking youthful is less about your skin and more about the purity of your iman. 1. You stay away from sin. There is great power in a person who maintains a clean heart and avoids sin. Today, temptations surround us, and wrong actions are often easy to justify or even celebrated. Yet those who resist, who hold themselves back for Allah, carry a special light within them. This purity shows in their face, their character, and even their apparent youthfulness. Avoiding sin is more than following rules. It protects your soul. A person who avoids haram keeps their heart light, free from the heavy burden of guilt and regret. A peaceful heart brings a calm mind, and calmness begins to show outwardly. Stress lines fade, worries that affect sleep and health disappear, and restful nights restore your natural glow. Consider those constantly chasing sinful pleasures. Even in moments of fun, they often appear tired. Their laughter may be loud, but their eyes reveal emptiness. Sin drains energy, time, and peace, leaving a visible mark on the face. In contrast, those who fear Allah and avoid sin, even privately, are gifted with an inner light. Allah blesses them with a glow that touches their skin, eyes, and presence. They carry grace, not from wealth or beauty, but because their hearts are connected to the most merciful. Avoiding sin doesn't mean perfection. It means caring, striving for improvement, seeking forgiveness, and monitoring one's actions. That awareness and humility shape a rare, beautiful character. People are naturally drawn to such individuals, sometimes without knowing why. This is the barakah of a clean soul, and one of its blessings is a youthful appearance. Peace preserves what stress destroys. Avoiding sin also strengthens your connection to Allah, and what better companion is there than the one who loves you most? When you live for Allah, He protects your life in unseen ways, guarding your heart from deep pain, shielding your mind from despair, and lifting you when the world tries to pull you down. This care leaves marks not just in your soul, but also in your body. So if people say you look younger than your age, it may be because you are not only caring for your body, but also guarding your soul. Living in obedience to Allah protects you in ways you may not even notice. A clean life isn't just about avoiding wrong, it's about living rightly, and living rightly keeps you forever refreshed. 2. You guard your tongue. There is something remarkable about a person who controls their words. In a world full of noise, arguments, and endless chatter, staying silent when needed and speaking only with kindness is rare. Islam teaches that the tongue is among the most powerful parts of the human body. With just a few words, you can either uplift someone or completely break them down. Choosing to use the tongue wisely protects not only others but also yourself. Those who speak carelessly often end up causing harm. They backbite, lie, spread rumors, or joke in ways that wound. In the process, they destroy not only someone else's peace, but also their own. Words spoken out of anger or jealousy leave marks on the heart and mind. Over time, this stress appears outwardly, wrinkles of guilt, dark circles of regret, and restless expressions that add to early aging. But those who guard their tongue, who pause before speaking, who ask, "Will Allah be pleased with this word?" such people carry peace within, and peace itself is beauty. They avoid petty arguments, they don't waste time criticizing others. Instead, they use their tongue to remember Allah, offer advice, encourage goodness, and share kind words that heal. This type of speech brings blessings, not only in relationships and reputation, but also in one's appearance. Yes, the effect of words can be seen on the face. People who speak with kindness appear calmer, happier, and more genuine. Their smile feels natural, their eyes remain gentle, and their presence comforts others. All of this makes them seem younger and more graceful, no matter their age. Even silence, when guided by wisdom, is powerful. Choosing not to respond to hate, not to engage in gossip, and not to argue without need saves you from emotional damage. That calmness keeps the heart soft and the appearance fresh. While others exhaust themselves in endless debates, you grow stronger through patience and quietness. Many overlook the power of the tongue, but those who guard it gain wisdom, and wisdom brings peace. That peace reduces stress, strengthens the heart, lightens the soul, and protects you from emotional harm. And emotional harm often turns into physical harm. So, if people say you look younger than your age, perhaps it's because you've learned to guard your words, you don't let anger control your tongue, you don't let jealousy shape your speech, and you don't let the noise of the world silence the peace of your soul. A tongue that stays quiet from evil and active in goodness brings beauty to the face, and in the sight of Allah, that beauty is far greater than what the world notices. So keep guarding your words, because they shape your world, your character, and yes, even your appearance. 3. You pray regularly. There is something deeply beautiful about a person who turns to Allah 5 times a day. Prayer is more than a duty, it is a source of spiritual strength, emotional healing, and even physical relief. When you pray consistently, you not only connect with your Creator, but you also give rest to your mind and body. This discipline creates a glow that shows in your face, your eyes, and your character. That glow often makes people say, "You look so young," without realizing the reason. Prayer also adds balance to life. While others rush through their days chasing the world, weighed down by stress and fatigue, the one who prays pauses 5 times daily to breathe, to reflect, and to remember Allah. That pause refreshes the heart, and when the heart is refreshed, the body follows. Regular prayer also purifies both body and soul. Wudu itself holds healing. Water touches your face, hands, and feet, washing away not only physical dirt, but also the weight of the day. And when a person prays with focus and humility, the mind slows down, worries fade to the background, the heart finds calm. The act of sujud, placing the forehead on the ground, is not only worship but also release. In that moment, you let go of ego, stress, and confusion. You speak to the one who already knows your pain, and when you rise from sujud, you feel lighter. That lightness is visible in your walk, your speech, and your presence. People who pray regularly often age slower emotionally. Why? Because they remain connected to the source of peace. They know where to turn when life gets heavy. They don't carry sadness alone, and because of that, they recover faster. They don't break easily, and they heal better. And healing itself is closely tied to youthfulness. A heart in constant remembrance cannot be worn down by sorrow. Prayer also builds discipline. Praying 5 times a day, no matter how tired or busy, builds inner strength. It shapes you into a person of commitment. And committed people don't waste energy on what doesn't matter. They know how to protect their time, their rest, and their emotions. That protection strengthens health, and strong health keeps the face bright and youthful. So if people tell you that you look younger than your age, it may be because you are standing before Allah 5 times a day, drawing strength, peace, and light that no worldly routine can ever provide. Allah 5 times a day, you bow in humility, rise in faith, and live with purpose, and Allah blesses you with a peace that becomes visible on your skin and in your smile. Hold firmly to prayer, never abandon it, because prayer not only secures your hereafter, it saves your present life too. It keeps your heart alive, and a living heart is the true secret to looking and feeling young. 4. You smile often. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to brighten your face and soul is through a smile. A genuine smile, especially when it comes from a peaceful heart, carries a light no makeup or beauty product can create. In Islam, even smiling is considered an act of charity. It's more than a habit. It is a reflection of inner peace, contentment with life, and trust in Allah. And when the heart is light, the face shines, making you appear youthful and full of life, even as the years pass. Smiling is not about pretending to be happy, it is about choosing positivity. Life is filled with struggles, hardships, and moments that can steal your joy. But when a believer responds with a smile, they are not denying pain, they are rising above it. They show that faith gives them strength to remain kind, even when circumstances are not perfect. That strength brings freshness to the soul, and that freshness shows on the face. Smiling also reduces stress. Studies reveal that even a small smile signals the brain to lower stress hormones and release feel-good chemicals. But long before science, Islam already taught us the value of a smile. A person who smiles often is easy to be around. People feel safe in their company, their presence becomes calming, and their words feel healing. That emotional connection makes a person appear younger, more approachable, and full of warmth, more pleasant. A serious face, all the painted tension in the muscles makes facial features look tired and older, but a smiling face relaxes the skin, keeps expressions soft, and fills you with energy. A sincere smile also reflects that your heart is free from hatred, jealousy, or bitterness. Those who hold grudges often show it on their faces, tightness, frowns, and sharp expressions. But those who forgive, let go, and look at others with kindness are gifted with a natural glow no one can buy or imitate. That glow is the light of a heart free from the darkness of negativity. There is also deep reward in bringing joy to others. A simple smile may give someone hope on a day they need it most. You may lift their mood without even realizing it. And when you make others feel good, Allah rewards you in ways you cannot imagine. Among those rewards is barakah in your health, happiness in your heart, and youthfulness in your appearance. 5. You avoid jealousy. Jealousy is one of the most harmful feelings a person can carry. It burns silently but deeply, stealing peace, joy, and even health. A jealous heart is always restless, always watching others, always asking, why not me? But when you let go of jealousy, when you trust Allah's plan and celebrate others without comparing, your heart becomes free. And that freedom shows on your face. Avoiding jealousy is one of the hidden secrets behind looking youthful and staying calm in a world full of competition. Jealousy creates pressure inside. It makes the heart heavy, clouds the mind with thoughts of what others have, and pushes you into sadness without reason. Over time, sadness leaves marks on the body. It steals sleep, tenses muscles, and fuels anxiety. Slowly, you begin to look older, not because of age, but because of the inner battles you carry. But those who avoid jealousy are free from all that. They live with contentment, knowing that what Allah has given others was never meant for them, and what is written for them will come at the right time in the right way. That trust brings peace, and peace softens the face and lightens the soul. You can see it in their expressions: calm eyes, gentle smiles, relaxed features. People may say, there's something youthful about you, but what they're really noticing is a heart not weighed down by envy. When you admire others instead of envying them, you begin to live with gratitude. You see your blessings clearly, and stop chasing what is in someone else's hands. That mindset removes stress. You no longer feel like you're in a race. You walk your own path at your own pace. This protects you from emotional exhaustion, keeps your heart pure, and a pure heart is the foundation of lasting youth. Jealousy also damages relationships. It turns smiles into forced conversations. It breeds suspicion and bitterness. But when you avoid jealousy, you become sincere in your love for others. You cheer for others. You make dua for them, and your heart fills with light. That light shows in your behavior and even in your appearance. People feel good around you because your presence is free from negativity, and the blessing of a clean heart is beauty that never fades. 6. You forgive easily. Forgiveness is not always simple, but it is powerful. It heals wounds, frees the heart, and brings peace to the soul, often in ways we don't immediately see. Forgiveness also protects both emotional and physical well-being. When you hold on to anger, grudges, or hurt, it eventually shows on your face and in your body. But when you let go, when you forgive sincerely, something beautiful happens. You feel lighter, and that lightness reflects in your appearance, making you look younger, calmer, and more at peace.
A person who forgives easily does not carry the weight of old pain. They don't waste energy replaying who hurt them and why. Instead, they hand their pain to Allah and move forward with grace. That emotional freedom is a blessing. It protects them from the poison of bitterness. Bitterness ages the soul, darkens the heart, and hardens the face. But forgiveness softens the heart, brings peace to the eyes, relaxes the body, and creates a glow from within. When someone wrongs you, the natural reaction is to fight back, hold on to anger, or seek revenge. But Islam teaches something higher: to forgive for the sake of Allah, to rise above the ego, and to choose mercy over anger. And when you do, Allah honors you in ways no one else can. He fills your life with blessings, shields you from stress, and makes your heart content. That contentment is why some people look youthful even after enduring hardship. They've learned to forgive and let go, and in doing so, they've preserved their inner peace. Those who forgive easily smile more, stress less, and love deeper. They are not stuck in painful memories. They are present, focused on the good, and that mindset keeps them youthful. Their faces are not hardened by years of anger. Instead, they look calm, approachable, and kind, qualities that make them appear far younger than their age. Keep forgiving, not because others always deserve it, but because you deserve peace, because you deserve the beauty of a heart unchained by hate, and because forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, a gift that protects your soul and preserves your youth. 7. You trust Allah. Trusting Allah is one of the most powerful things a believer can do. It brings peace to the soul, calmness to the heart, and strength to the mind. When you truly place your trust in Allah, you don't carry the heavy burdens of fear, anxiety, or constant worry. You walk through life knowing Allah is guiding your steps, protecting your future, and caring for you in ways you cannot imagine. That inner peace, that calm energy, is often what makes a person look younger than their years. Stress ages, but trust revives. The world today is full of pressure. Everyone is rushing. Everyone is chasing something. People lose sleep worrying about money, health, relationships, and success. But the one who trusts Allah is different. They sleep peacefully, they wake with hope, and they face challenges with courage. Not because the challenges are small, but because they know their Lord is greater than any hardship. This kind of peace cannot be bought, and it cannot be faked. It comes only from a deep place of faith. Trusting Allah also means letting go of what you cannot control. Many people age before their time because they try to carry everything on their shoulders. They want to fix every problem, control every outcome, and predict every detail.
But the one who trusts Allah knows, my job is to try, Allah's job is to decide. That surrender brings freedom, it lightens life, and it shows in the way a person walks, talks, and even in the glow of their face. There is a rare beauty in someone who truly believes everything will be okay. Even when the world around them shakes, their strength comes not from controlling the storm but from trusting the one who controls it. Their heart carries a quiet certainty, not in their own power, but in Allah's wisdom. They may not know the reason behind every trial, but deep down they trust Allah's plan is always better. That trust becomes their shield against despair. You can see it in their face, a light of hope, a calm gaze, a presence that soothes without words. People are drawn to them, not for their appearance, but for the peace they radiate. It's a beauty no product can create, a beauty born from Iman. So keep trusting Allah, trust Him in your struggles, trust Him in your silence, trust Him when the path ahead feels unclear. For the one who relies on Allah is never truly lost. They are always under His care, always being guided, always surrounded by a light that shines from within, a light born of rida and sincere belief. True youth is not in your skin, it is in your heart, and a heart anchored in trust of Allah never grows old. Youthfulness isn't just in the body, it lives in the heart, a heart that forgives when it could hold on to anger, a soul that smiles even while carrying pain, a spirit that surrenders to Allah's will even without knowing the wisdom behind every trial. When you choose patience over frustration, gratitude over complaint, and sincerity over pretense, Allah places a light upon your face, a glow that no worldly standard of beauty can ever replace. True youth is not measured in years, but in the state of your heart, and a heart connected to Allah never truly grows old.